Good morning, everybody. It is Friday. It is Fun Friday, and we're going to have a lot of fun because we have an amazing guest today. We have a great topic today, and we're all hyped up on candy from last night because yesterday was Halloween. So, all of that said, I hope you'll join us for some joy because an all new episode of Project Joy Live is starting right now. Saving what's inside me for the other side. We're going to do it right here on Project Joy Live this morning. How are you guys today? I'm your host, Jessica Dugas, and this is your triple shot of good vibes that happens every Monday, Wednesday, Friday here on the Breakthrough Show Network at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. I hope you guys are doing well today. Let me know how your Halloween was, if you celebrated, what's bringing you joy today. I also know, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but I think it's Diwali. I think that began as well, that holidays. If you're celebrating that, please let me know as well. But let me know down in the comments where you're joining from, all of that good stuff, what's bringing you joy, etc. And I'm happy to have you here today. We have a great show on tap for you this morning, and I'm excited to bring it to you. So let's talk about it now in the Morning Brew. All right, you guys, are you stretching? Have you worked it out? Listen, I'm very proud of myself this morning because number one, I haven't ripped these damn nails off yet. You guys know I love them. Typically when Brittany makes nails for me, Brittany, you guys know and love her. If you're new here, she's from Sacred Ian Secrets. She's on the show a lot. She made me these fabulous nails to go with my Halloween costume. I was the Queen of Hearts. So see, it goes beautifully. Anyway, typically when she makes me nails, they're really short. And so I can't function with long nails, you guys. It has been a struggle. I have been riding front row on the struggle bus for the 2 weeks I've had these on, and it's driving me nuts. So anyway, those will be coming off today, but very proud of myself this morning because I had an overwhelmingly large amount of steps yesterday between my workout yesterday morning. I've shared with you guys that I've been doing these workouts for like 16 weeks now, every single morning. Literally, I've only missed one day out of all 16 weeks. And even though I had the most steps yesterday than I ever have, I still got up this morning and got my steps in, you guys. So patting myself on the back this morning is wonderful. So that's my joy today. We also, my faith is renewed in humanity this morning because, you know, we participated since we moved back here to Connecticut. We've participated the last few years in Bumpers and Books, which is a trunk or treat style event at the Groton Public Library. And really enjoy trunk or treat. But, you know, many of us grew up with those cheap plastic masks that you're not able to breathe in. That's part of the fun. Hello. Those plastic masks, pillowcases for our candy. And we would be trick-or-treating for hours. I swear to you, we would walk miles and miles trick-or-treating, right? But the last, probably the last 10 years or so, a lot of people might equate it to COVID. But before that, like, trick-or-treating was kind of dwindling down. All of that being said, I also was living down south where the climate, and I don't mean weather climate, I mean climate surrounding feelings regarding Halloween was very different in general. And so there wasn't a lot of trick-or-treating down south, etc. And I had people telling me that up here it wasn't, a big thing anymore either. So last night we went to Old Mystic Village, which is fantastic here in Mystic, Connecticut. All of the shops from 4 to 6 p.m. open up to trick-or-treating. It's this village of shops, but it looks like a little village that people could live in, and you could go door to door trick-or-treating. So we did that, but we did it in 30 minutes. Like, the kids were done. We did the whole village in 30 minutes. It was not much at all. And so we decided afterwards to actually take them door to door trick-or-treating, and I was shocked. There was so many people out and about, and I was so excited. I was like, this is fantastic. Like, whole families, you guys. And it totally renewed my faith in humanity. So that's bringing me a hell of a lot of joy this morning. All of that being said, we have a great show for you today. My daughter Leah is back today. We're going to be talking about Disney's Lilo and Stitch, which I was like, come on, can't we talk about like Nightmare Before Christmas? Because, we're between now Halloween and Christmas, and it would be cool that, and she's like, no, Mama, Lilo and Stitch. She's been begging me for that for a while. So that's what we're talking about today. Ohana means family, and family means, maybe you guys can tell me in the comments. Let's head over to the comments this morning and see who's joining us today. Kevin freaking Kiley is here. So Kevin Kiley sets the vibe for this show every morning this season, and I feel like maybe we need to continue with some Kevin Kiley vibes going into next season. Will it be the same song? I don't know, but Kevin and I will talk about it. We'll talk about it for sure. Miss Brittany's here. Happy Friday. Brittany's like, I'm going to get you some short ones. Listen, I'm so thankful though. Brittany has some serious skills, you guys. I mean, these are not like decals. She does all of this work by hand, and I was so proud of them. I got so many compliments and everything else. So anyway, they're perfect the way they are. It's me. It's not you, it's me. That's what it is. Thank you so much, you guys. Good to see you this morning, Nancy. That's it. You said it. Nobody gets left behind. That's it. Ohana means family, and family means nobody gets left behind. So we're going to talk about that with Leah in just a minute. I love you too, my friends. So good to see you guys here today. Listen, before we bring Leah on, I'm going to talk about why I'm wearing this jersey today, of the goat. By the way, this is the old jersey, but of the goat nonetheless. We're going to celebrate today with some national days. Let's do it. There's always reasons to celebrate. And if you feel like I don't have anything to celebrate today, just go to nationaldaycalendar.com. We are not sponsored by them or anything else. I just think it's probably one of the coolest sites ever because it reminds us that there's always something to celebrate or remember. And there's some good national days today that I want to talk about. First of all, it's National Cinnamon Day. I love cinnamon, and cinnamon, if you do some research, has incredible effects on the body. So definitely find a way to celebrate by including some cinnamon in your foods today. I got a little bit in my morning decaf here today also. I'm rocking my Aquarius mug as Aquarius do during Scorpio season. That's all I'm gonna say about that. It's also National Calzone Day. Now, I love a good calzone. Let me tell you something. I love calzones so much. And it saddens me right now that I have been gluten-free and I am not eating calzones. I'm sure I could make like a gluten-free crust or whatever, but I'm not going to say it. That's all. Let me know if you like a calzone. Here's the question though this morning. If you like calzones, you guys know what a calzone is, right? Can y'all raise your hand if you just let me know that you know what a calzone is? All right. So calzone, for anybody that doesn't know, is, it's kind of like a pizza, a closed pizza. So inside the calzone, you typically have cheese, sometimes other toppings, etc. Different types of cheese, like ricotta cheese, ricotta cheese, mozzarella, all kinds. Okay, so you have all kinds of things inside the calzone, and then you dip it in sauce. Sauce. That's how you say it here. So you dip it in the sauce, and I love calzones, but I have always been, if I'm going to have a calzone, I like it with just cheese. I like it with all kinds of cheese. Now, pizza, I enjoy with all kinds of toppings, but calzones is always got to be just cheese for me. So are you on team cheese or are you on team lots of toppings inside your, more than just cheese in calzones? And let me know what you have in there, because I gotta have just the cheese. It's just the cheese for me. Let me know. Let me let me know. I love you, Miss Brittany. I was so wanting cinnamon in my coffee this morning. I just couldn't find it. Must replenish my huge task. Yes. It is. And see, maybe I'm going to lose my Italian card on this, but not so much on the panzerotti. Yeah. It's not my favorite. Yeah, maybe that's why I've never been huge on like super deep fried things. I don't know. Gotta have the sauce. Okay, gotta have the sauce. In the middle, so with mushrooms, Nancy's saying, Brittany's on team lots of toppings. I like to have I wouldn't say that, Nancy. I would not say that. I would say it's just personal preference, because it's just not my favorite. I'm just not big on a lot of super fried things. Anyway. But I can't do the lots of toppings. I like the cheese. So you guys we're on different teams, but that's okay. And speaking of teams, it's National Jersey Friday, which happens in the first Friday of November, which is why I'm wearing my fabulous Pats jersey today. Well, it's Tom Brady, but he's not on Pats anymore, which is, we could have a whole, that doesn't bring me joy. So we're not talking about it this morning. But on the first Friday of November, you're supposed to express your fandom for your favorite professional players on National Jersey Friday by wearing your team's jersey. And now I feel like I can rock the Pats jersey proudly here in New England, whereas when I lived down south, it was painful to wear this jersey, because I already stick out like a sore thumb. So it just is what it is. But it did more so when I wore the Pats jersey down south. All of that being said, what else do we have going on today? National Jersey Friday. If you were wearing a jersey today, which jersey would you wear? That's my question for you guys, because I'm about to weed some people out real quick here. It's also, being the day after Halloween, it's National Brush Day, meaning brush your teeth, boys and girls. That's what's supposed to happen today. It's National Authors Day today. I am an author, so love that. National Family Literacy Day, which love to read together with the kids, and National Vinegar Day, which is interesting. I love balsamic vinegar, and I love apple cider vinegar, and we also have I think it's a pomegranate or cherry, might be a combination of both, vinegar out there that we had gotten for a recipe, but might have some of that later. I don't know. Jersey, no, jersey, like a jersey that you wear day. So listen, we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we will be joined on the screen by the fabulous, the beautiful, the hilarious, the smart Leah Dugas. So stick around. We'll be right back after this.
On April 4th, I was 90 years old, grandson of slaves. My parents were first generation free. A long time ago, I embraced the definition of love. Love is the experience of well-being. And a friend is one who mutually shares that experience of well-being with you. which opens up almost infinite creative possibilities.
Welcome back to Project Joy Live, and everybody, please welcome back Leah Dugas to the show. Good morning.
Or forgotten. That's what was the third word.
Oh, okay. So we were talking about Ohana means
family, and family means nobody gets left behind. Or forgotten.
Or forgotten. That's it. She's like, Kevin, you missed it. You missed it. We love to have you back here, Leah. How are you feeling this morning after Halloween?
Good.
Good. Are you wired on sugar? Are you tired? Is your body we walked a lot yesterday?
I don't feel anything.
You feel good. Great.
I feel awesome.
Happy. I'm so happy you're here, and everybody should be jealous because before the show, obviously, because we live in the same house, you're being my daughter, I get a hug before anybody else.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. So I was petitioning hard for Nightmare Before Christmas to talk about today, but you petitioned even harder back to talk about Lilo and Stitch. Why is it so important for you to talk about this film?
Because I actually almost cried while watching it.
Yeah. Why did you almost cry? What does it make you feel?
Sad.
Sad? Why?
Because it just is. I almost cried.
Nancy says it's because you're my daughter. Because I cry. Do I cry a lot?
No.
You don't think I cry a lot? Really? Hey, I'll high five. High five. There it is. I love it. Okay, so Lilo and Stitch. What is that movie about, Leah?
It's about a little girl called Lilo, and a blue alien meets her, and then they become friends.
Okay. She wants to go get a dog, right? And so she goes to the pound to pick out a dog, but Lilo is there and she thinks he's a dog, but he's clearly not a dog.
He's an alien. But why would a dog be blue?
Or Stitch is there.
A blue healer. A blue healer.
A blue healer. Okay. She could have thought it was that. She could have thought it was that. So this movie came out from Disney in 2002, which that's the year after Clay was born.
Oh.
So just the year after Clay. So this movie is Lilo and Stitch. Do you believe it? It's 22 years old.
Yeah.
Are you surprised by that at all?
No.
You're not surprised it's an older movie?
Well, I kind of am, because it's like a kids movie, and in kids movie it's not that. Before it was not that kids.
Oh.
Like
okay.
Before, people were like being mean to kids and all that.
Okay, so what is the parts of Lilo and Stitch that bring you the most joy?
The part that Lilo meets Stitch.
When Lilo meets Stitch. Okay, what else? Why does that bring you a lot of joy?
Because when you make a new friend, it makes me feel happy.
Love that. I love that. So you know that Mama has been working on this new film called The Friendship Paradox, right? Have you heard about that?
No.
You guys, Leah's in her own little world. So Mommy's been working on this film called The Friendship Paradox. Mommy interviews a lot of people, right?
Yeah.
Like I talked to a lot of people. Well, I'd had a conversation with a lot of people about friendship when we're adults. What do you think that friendship is going to be like when you become an adult? Do you have any thoughts about that?
Let me think.
Just thinking.
Yes.
Okay, so what are your thoughts about what do you think friendship's going to be like when you grow up?
I think it's going to be fun.
You think so?
Yes.
Fun how?
Like, I think people will like me.
Yeah, I think they will too. They like you
talking
now.
about Lilo and Stitch.
Yes, because we're talking because they're friends, right? They
I don't
become
want to
friends.
talk about this. I don't want to talk about that anymore. I want to talk about Lilo and Stitch.
Okay, so we're moving on from the friendship conversation into Lilo and Stitch. So they're gonna love you, and do you think that Lilo and Stitch automatically loved each other?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Did anything else bring you joy other than when they met?
The rest of it was sad.
The rest of it was sad. No, I think there were some funny parts. What about when they're listening to they listen to Elvis a lot?
Wait, remember when Jumbo the Big Alien listened to the Elvis song and he said he loves that song?
Yeah. Yeah.
That was funny.
Do you remember any of the songs from the movie?
There was
Didn't you just watch it right before we came on here?
yes, but I forgot the songs and I don't even know what they're called.
Well,
I don't know what they're called.
Oh, that's okay. That's all right. Did you like the music from the movie?
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, you liked it.
The first song in the movie was really good too.
Oh, the Hawaiian roller coaster ride.
No?
Yeah, that was one of the first songs in the movie.
No, it was the one when she was at her school.
When she was at her school.
Like when she danced. That song.
See, Brittany's. I'm gonna have to watch this movie again too. It's been so long. I know I can't remember some of the little nuances in the film, but
here it's called Lilo and Stitch.
Right, that's the name of the movie. Okay, so other than what brings you joy, did you learn anything from the movie?
I learned that friendship is good.
See, now we're back on the topic of friendship.
No, I learned about friendship.
Yeah, friendship is good.
Friendship.
Yeah. What else? What do you think makes a friend?
I learned that what you love, that what you should always love.
Okay. What should you always love?
Like, I love dogs, and I'm gonna always love dogs.
Oh. So there's something that you're gonna always love.
Nina likes bunnies, and she's always gonna like bunnies.
Oh, okay.
And like I'm starting to like books, and maybe I'll like it forever.
Yeah, you're getting really good at reading. I'm so proud of you.
I read 2 whole books that had 64 chapters in each, but they're the same book.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they're in a series of books. You've really enjoyed those. What are those books about?
They're about a jellyfish and a narwhal. The first one's basically about the narwhal meets the jellyfish, and the other one's about the jellyfish and the narwhal turning into superheroes.
Oh, wow.
And
what is it for people that don't? Oh, well, there's 10 books total. Okay. So if people don't know, what is a narwhal? It's
like a unicorn of the sea. Wait, we're talking about Lilo Stitch. I'm not talking about a narwhal.
Important. Do you think are narwhals real?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you think that there's narwhals where Lilo lives because she lives by the sea?
Maybe I've never seen one, but there are dolphins.
They're all Okay,
I
we
saw
love
them at
dolphins.
the beginning
Yeah.
when they were jumping out of the water.
Do you remember seeing dolphins when we went to Florida? You don't remember that?
No.
You were little.
Hey, what are those black and white dolphins?
Oh, those are whales. Those are orca. Those are
What?
yeah.
What do people call them?
They call them orcas, or some of them call them killer whales, but they're not actually killers. So people try to think that.
I said they read it backwards.
Okay, I don't know. So
It's
we're supposed to be talking about Lilo and Stitch.
It's supposed to be called whale killers.
Oh, well, no, they're not actually killers. So that's been debunked, myth busted.
I want to see one of those whales.
Yeah, me too. Were those in Lilo and Stitch? Since that's what we're supposed to be talking about.
No. But you know what isn't Lilo and Stitch? I noticed. What? Stitch is blue, right?
Yes.
And Lilo always wears a red shirt. But Stitch likes red. He doesn't like blue.
Does. How do you know he likes red?
He likes red because he took the red rocket to land on their planet.
That's a very interesting
and he wore a red shirt.
Interesting. Isn't it funny, boys and girls, how someone who likes red and someone who likes blue could get along? Isn't that interesting?
Like Lilo likes blue and he likes red. It's so weird.
Okay, so let me ask you a question,
because
Leah.
He likes all the red toys.
Is it possible for people to be friends who like different things?
Yes.
Is it possible for people to be friends who believe in different things?
Yes.
There it is. Children.
Like Lucy and Linus.
Yeah. Snoopy and Linus.
Wait.
Yep.
Well, I didn't say Snoopy. I meant, what was her name?
Lucy.
The one nice. No, not Lucy.
No, Lucy's what the heck is her name? Now we're gonna go back to this. We're supposed to be talking about Lilo and Stitch. Tell me your ADHD without telling me your ADHD, everybody. Okay, can we just talk about that this morning? All right, so let's talk about finish up. They're coming out with a live action Lilo and Stitch very soon.
I want to see it.
You do?
I want to see it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't know, since we've seen some photos about what Stitch is gonna look like. It's a little bit scary.
It's not. He looks really cute.
You think so?
And that little video where it shows it's playing music, it shows what it's called, and it shows like 2024 and all that. And then he just pops out of it. He looks so cute. He just looks like a bunny. He looks like a cute little bunny.
So that's supposed to be coming out next year.
Yep, so I want to see it.
Right, 2025.
I'm fine with it. It's gonna look a teeny bit scary because the one alien has one eye. Just one eye.
Okay, I'm gonna show on the screen. I'm gonna show what it's not as bad as what the first mock-up for it was gonna be. Do you guys see it? What do we think about how Stitch looks? It's definitely better now than what it was when they first announced what they were gonna do.
It looks really cute.
Okay, so we'll go. Hopefully it'll be good and great. Do you think that you're gonna enjoy the live action better than the cartoon?
I mean, it would be really cooler.
You think it would be cooler?
And it's coming out in this year.
Yeah. I think it'll be fun. We'll go see it for sure. And then we will do what we do, which is we'll have you back on the show and you'll report back on which one you like better.
And then we can talk about the second one on that show.
We could talk about I don't think I've seen the second Lilo and Stitch.
Okay, but it's like about love is more powerful than death. That's what it's basically about.
What? That's a big concept for a little kid.
No, because that's what Lilo was talking about in her dance. She was talking about love is more powerful than death. And like Stitch, why am I talking about this one?
No, go ahead. This is
Can I
good.
talk about this one too?
Yeah, go.
Okay, so Stitch was like glitching because he wasn't fully charged and he was like turning mean again. He had a bad dream of turning mean and then he started turning mean.
Oh.
When he woke up.
Okay.
And he, at the end, Stitch, like, running out of charge too quickly, they made a machine to fix him, but it didn't fix him. Then he was closing his eyes, laying down on the floor. And then Lilo grabbed him and hugged him, and then she put a flower on him, and she started crying, but then he healed.
So what does that mean to you then when she says love is more powerful than death?
It's because it just is.
It just is?
It's powerful because when love saved him.
Oh, okay.
Because she was crying when she was holding him, and then he started healing.
So,
and he
to me,
then charged fully.
Can I tell you what it means to me?
What?
Okay, so I think to me, love is more powerful than death means that we can still continue to love after somebody dies. We can still continue to love them. And because of that love and because we choose to remember them, their spirit lives on and on and on. Like we talk about, where did we go yesterday before we went trick-or-treating?
We went to see Uncle Adam.
Okay, where did we go to see Uncle Adam?
At the graves.
At the grave, at the cemetery.
Which in Bluey they call Statue World.
So we went to go see Uncle Adam at the cemetery because the cemetery was right near where we took you to go trick-or-treating near Daddy's work, right? Yes. And so because we go and love Uncle Adam and Mimi and Poppy and some of these other people that are not with us anymore, they continue. It was like they get to be with us still. Maybe not as a human.
Maybe Uncle Adam is floating around our house.
Could be. He could be. Yep. Teresa's here this morning.
Hi,
and
Teresa.
She said, I'm so glad you went to visit Adam. And Brittany says, love is endless and boundless. And that means there's no boundaries. Love can just be.
Love is everywhere and somewhere.
Yep.
Like,
and
you know, at the beginning of Lilo and Stitch 1, when Stitch was like mean and all of that, then he started to turn nice because she was being nice to him.
So what could happen in this world if we all just loved?
Everyone would be nice.
Everyone would be nice. There it is. You've solved the world's problems.
If it's someone mean that doesn't even like you, if you be nice to them, they'll like you.
Yeah.
Like, they might not like you, but you can like them without them liking you.
Is that hard? Is that hard for you if you like somebody but they don't like you back?
It's fine.
It's fine. Is it hard for you though? Does it make you sad?
tiny bit, but it's fine because it makes me happy when I be nice to them.
There it is. Yep. That's it. That's
Even
the
if
show, everybody.
Even if it's someone that steals something from me.
Teresa's singing to us. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. The only thing that there's just
Are we singing or are we
a
talking
little
about
love.
Lilo and Stitch?
Both.
Anyway.
Leah, is there anything that you would like to tell everybody to finish out our conversation about Lilo and Stitch today?
The third movie.
The third movie. No, we're not doing it.
So, Stitch saves Lilo from from Leroy, which is the
Who?
creation. Leroy.
I thought
It's
it was
like a
Lilo
twin of-
and Stitch, not
It's like a
Leroy
twin
and
of
Stitch.
but it's red. Made
Oh.
by Hamsterville.
Oh.
Hamsterville is a mean person that's friends with Sandwich Dude.
Mm.
So and Bigfoot guy, whatever his name is.
Oh. I don't know. I don't know their names.
Gantu. Reuben, which that's what Lilo names him.
Okay.
And because she had all these other creatures in the season 1 that looked just like Stitch. And
interesting.
not Leroy was one, but Jumba created him for Hamsterville, so Gantu didn't hurt him.
Okay.
Because he was going to use the blaster gun.
Well, so I don't know. I don't think I ever watched the third one, to be honest with you.
I watched the second, the third, and the first one.
What's your favorite?
I think the third one.
Really?
It's because it made me feel happy.
Okay.
And sad because Stitch had to leave because he did so good making all the other creatures nice that he got the BRB, which is Big Red Battleship.
Oh, I thought it was Be Right Back.
He had to save the space, but Lilo couldn't come with him.
Oh, okay.
So she gave him a collar.
Mm-hmm.
And he promised he would keep it on. But then Leroy turns himself into blue, so he thinks it's him. When Stitch leaves to save them, he goes in the Big Red Battleship, Leroy, the mean one. He turns blue, and he makes himself look like Stitch. And then
that's not good.
And then, but he doesn't have the collar on, so Reuben and her, when she's in Gantu's ship, they look. They fix the ship and then they make the screen work, so then they can call Stitch.
Okay.
And then when Leroy's in there, he doesn't have the collar on, so they know that's not Stitch because Stitch wouldn't do that to Lilo.
Right. Right. See, there's a really good lesson in that. Do you want to hear what I think the lesson is in that?
What?
So you can pretend to be somebody else. You can dress up like them, and you can make yourself look like them, and everything else. But people will know you by your behavior and how you make people feel, and whether or not you lead with love, like we've been talking about, love and friendship and joy and all of that, or if maybe not so much, that they would know who you are by how you treat people and how you make people feel.
Leroy shooted at the camera, like at the TV. And the person that was driving the BRB was doing what he says so they don't hurt him.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't hurt them. So then after that, when you shooted at the camera, it broke.
Mm-hmm.
And then they knew that was not Stitch.
Right.
So they came to save Stitch. And Jumba and Pleakley went too.
Mm-hmm.
Jumba went back to his lab where he made Stitch. And then because he went out of it when he was at the beginning. He got locked up. And then Pleakley was a science one. He was like showing Earth stuff and all of that. And Lilo gave him this rock, a Earth rock. And Jumba got her Elvis record. They all got something before they left. What is that?
A rock. I was just showing people what you were talking about. Okay, so listen, we're almost out of time. So I need you to give people your final thoughts because we don't want to give away the whole film either because we want people to go watch the movies too. So
can we watch it in theater? In your theater?
We might be able to do that one day. We're you know what we're starting this weekend? I'm very excited.
What?
This weekend, every day, every Sunday, not every day. Every Saturday in the theater in our community, we're going to watch the whole Harry Potter series.
Oh,
1 through 8. See, Leah is not exactly the biggest Harry Potter fan yet, but we're going to convert her. That's it. We're going to convert her. Okay. Can you tell everybody your final thoughts, please?
Aloha. So that means
Aloha.
bye. And in the third show, aloha means, I heard that Nani said aloha means hello, but sometimes it means goodbye.
Yep. That's it. So aloha. Hello,
so
goodbye.
Hello. Or bye.
All right, Miss Leah, I love you so much. Thank you for being on today. We appreciate you.
Aloha.
We'll see you next time, okay?
Okay.
All right,
aloha.
everybody. Aloha. We'll be right back after this. Don't go anywhere.
Breakthroughs are about more than you might think. They're about discovering who you are, digging deep, reaching to the core of your soul. They're about healing yourself, understanding your beliefs, creating a ripple effect. And it's not just those initial moments that matter. It's about using them to bring more joy into our own lives and the lives of others. It's about having fun, letting loose, enjoying every moment life has to offer. It's about finding a safe space. It's about creating connection. Join us each and every day for exclusive programming, special events, and a community to call home, where we invite you to explore, change the way you look at and live your life, and go beyond the breakthrough. So we ask you, are you ready? We'll see you online at thebreakthroughshow.com.
Welcome back. To finish off this episode of Project Joy Live, special thank you to my youngest daughter, Leah Dugas, for being here today. And I've left Lilo and Stitch on the screen, you guys. I've left them on the screen. I've left all of them actually behind the scenes that we've been doing here. We've done It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. We did The Lion King. We did I'm having a moment now. Inside Out, right, Leah? Yeah, Inside Out. Okay. I left them all behind the scenes here because I figure one day I just might need a little joy. Like when I bring Leah on the screen, I just start singing the song today about the Lion King. Okay. Anyway, that's how we have fun around here. Just a little randomness. Let's celebrate birthdays today, you guys. Are you ready for it? Let's do it.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to all those that are celebrating today and recently. My sister-in-law, Aisha, had a birthday. Happy birthday to Aisha. Also, in the world of celebrity, Jenny McCarthy, 52 years old today. And David Foster, music producer, 75 years old today. So lots of goodness happening here. Let me know if there's any birthdays you guys are celebrating. And we'll celebrate them here together. Listen, it's crazy around here, man. All right, let's sing it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jenny McCarthy, David Foster, and Aisha. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to all those that are celebrating. I hope you are set up to have an amazing day. Perhaps you want to celebrate with some of us. We have virtual co-working. Literally, check-in happens in 7 minutes. Check-in at 9:55. We co-work together from 10 to 12 p.m. Eastern time here in the Breakthrough Show Network virtual community. You go to the breakthroughshownetwork.club. And when you get there, you check out the calendar. It'll let you know where to go, and you can come and join us in the collaborative workspace to co-work with us today. We also have coming up tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern, our monthly host meeting for those hosts that host shows or host events in our Breakthrough Show Network community. Tomorrow, as I mentioned, we are kicking off our community movie matinee. Every Saturday for the next 8 weeks, we're going to be watching all of the Harry Potter films, which will be super fun together. That happens tomorrow at 1, but that's after our Soul Saturday morning coffee, which happens every Saturday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. It's an amazing place to create connections and talk about really deep and beautiful topics together. So sometimes funny and fun ones too. We throw that in there every now and then for good measure. But next week, we have a lot happening. So I invite you to go to the breakthroughshownetwork.com or .club and check out our community calendar. That is the best way to get plugged in. Don't forget to be like, share, and turn back time on Sunday, everybody. Daylight saving time officially ends on Sunday here in the United States. If you're in Europe and you've already changed your time, don't do it again because we'll really be messed up after that. Next week, we have all of your favorite shows. We have a craft circle. We have poetry reading. We have also on Tuesday, it's election day, and at 2 in the afternoon, it's scheduled for 2:30. The time may shift a little bit, but 2:30 p.m. we're going to be doing an energy share, which means if you're a Reiki practitioner, if you're just committed to creating a world of love, peace, joy, happiness, communication, all of that fun stuff, I invite you to check out the calendar and come hold space with us that day on election day. It's something that I really enjoy doing. I'll be sharing a loving kindness meditation with everybody, and just this is going to be for you if you're committed to connection and community and love and peace and making the world a better place. And so I invite you to check out the calendar and join us for that. But I will have more information for you and a specific time in case it gets shifted on Monday. So definitely watch the show. I've got Trista Polo for you here on Monday and then we'll be talking about peace on Wednesday and Friday. Ferran Dozier will be here, everybody, my fabulous co-host from Beyond 2D. So be sure you join us for that. Thank you all so much for being here today. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas, and I want to remind you to make joy a priority in your life today and every day, because you, my friend, are the joy. And we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
I've been lifting myself up, yeah, I've been climbing.